we're getting the voice actors from the various localizations. All right. I really did not expect this to be the entire credits a second time. I may have to go back on my thing about letting the credits play. I'm not going to let the credits, the entire 15-minute credits or whatever it is, that's what it feels like, play another 2 times after each DLC. I respect the people who developed it, but I think that's a bit much. It is now 4:03. Yeah, it's been 8 minutes of credits so far, and I don't think we're anywhere close to the end. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, well, let's talk about something. We're gonna be here. So as I was saying, probably 75% chance that we're gonna play Spider-Man Miles Morales after these next 2 DLC. In the running is Ghost of Tsushima on lethal difficulty. Sometimes I don't know what's wrong with me. Heavily considering the Batman Arkham trilogy. I need to see if I have all 3. I think I have like the definitive edition thing or whatever. Well, no, I know I have Arkham Asylum and Arkham City like remastered, and I'm pretty sure I've actually purchased Arkham Knight, so I have all 3. So that's a possibility. God of War is a possibility, but that's probably not. I mean, it's theoretically possible, but it's not likely. Not that I don't like it; it's not time for it. We could stick with the superhero theme and play the Infamous games. I have Infamous Second Son and Infamous... I forget what the 4th one that was sort of like DLC for Second Son was. And I'm pretty sure I can... Well, I know I can do Infamous 1 and 2 on PlayStation now. If I could download them, that would be okay. If I had to stream them and try to stream them back out, that might be problematic. But that's an idea. Those are fun games. And then there's always the Uncharted series. I mean, there's a lot of games to play. It's just a matter of which one we play. I have Game Pass on the Xbox, and so Tuesday after the stream, actually went even Tuesday before the stream, and also after, I played Hades for the first time. That was really fun. I liked that game a lot. And then I also played the game 12 Minutes that was on at E3 about 3 years ago, I think. It's a top-down point-and-click game, basically. It's like a mystery, and you have to figure out, you know, what to do when. But it's called 12 Minutes because you're this guy who is living this 12-minute loop over and over and over again. And it was pretty fun. I haven't finished it. I played for about an hour and a half, maybe. It was neat. I mean, that might be something I would stream on a half day or something like that. A YouTuber that I watched said he finished it in about 4 hours in one stream. So I'm not saying that that means I will, but that's probably a pretty good number. But yeah, those are pretty neat games. Oh, I want to play Shadow of War at some time. I have started that game at least a half dozen times and never finished it. And I think the stream would be a really good incentive to see it through. And also playing it on the hardest difficulty. And have I done that? I've played it before on the hardest difficulty, not for very long, because it is quite hard. And you really get to see what the Nemesis system is about, because you're constantly dying to guys to what are they? Trolls? Is it ogres? No. I think it's trolls. I can't remember. But anyway, and then they're getting promoted, and they remember you, and you have a vendetta against them. It's if you've never seen the Nemesis system, it's really cool. I finished Shadow of Mordor, which is also a really good game. Not real. Let me backtrack. It's a good game. Not really keen on playing it again now. I've probably played it all the way through 3 times, two or 3 times, and then chunks of it another 2 or 3 times. Another possibility is the BioShock franchise. I have the remastered of all 3 of those, so that's a possibility. And I'm just talking to fill the time because I've decided I'm not going to skip the credits today, but we may very well skip them tomorrow, Saturday, since it's the same credits, and they are now 15 minutes long. I think they started at 3:55 and it's now 4:10. But yeah, that's a lot of time. I mean, I streamed for 8 hours. That's a quarter of an hour. So there's 32 quarters of an hour in my stream. So this is already at least 1/32 of my stream. No, actually 1/16, because this is the second time we've watched him today. That's a pretty good sized chunk. Not to mention when I split it up to 30-minute files on YouTube, I'm going to have an entire final file that's just the credits. I'm going to upload a video that's just 5 minutes into the credits. But what you gonna do? I upload the whole thing. If you haven't been to my YouTube, I encourage you to go. I've got all of my gameplay, all my playthroughs that I've streamed on there, from Mafia 1, 2, and 3, then Bug Fables, then the Tomb Raider trilogy, Pine, which let's not talk about that. And then this one. This course they're not all up yet, but they will be. I'm working on Shadow right now. So we're 2.5 games behind. But I will warn you, and there's even a warning in the description. The sound on Mafia 1 and 2 is... Well, the game sound is absent to start with because I was a new streamer and apparently didn't know what I was doing. And then my sound is absent, I think, all the way until partway through 3. I didn't realize that my mic wasn't loud enough. But the game, I mean, you can still watch the game. The game's still good, but just, to let you know. And then I didn't have a webcam during those. I didn't get my webcam until... Did I have my webcam in Bug? I don't think I had my webcam in Bug Fables. I think I got my webcam at some point in Tomb Raider, the first Tomb Raider. Or maybe even Rise. It hasn't been that long. Which makes it real weird, because like when you don't hear me talking in the others, you can't see the video and know that I am talking. You just have to, you're just like, oh, I guess he doesn't talk during his playthroughs. I know some people don't. Some people, it's literally just gameplay, but I don't generally enjoy those. So yeah, let's check out my YouTube channel if you like what you see here. Also, I guess you can watch the VODs. Twitch keeps the VODs up for so many days. I'm running out of things to talk about. We're nearly at the 20-minute mark on the credits. This is insanity. Other games I have planned for the stream, these are probably not going to be soon. God of War, but probably not soon. Days Gone, probably not very soon. Horizon Zero Dawn, I would play that like really soon, except for I was playing it before I started streaming, before I decided to start streaming, and probably played through 50 or 60 hours. Maybe not that long, maybe 40 hours. But anyway, pretty deep into the game. And I'm just not looking forward to starting it over again. So that's going to have to wait. Trying to think if there's other things. We could always play the Far Cry series, or at least 3, 4, and 5. Not 1 and 2. They're interesting those. I don't know if I could find those anyway. But I really like Far Cry 3. 4 is good. 5, I have my issues with, but it's a good game. And then I have the whatever, the one that came out after 5, where they just basically reused all the maps and made it post-apocalyptic. So that's all possibilities. Mirror's Edge. Whatever the second Mirror's Edge game was, the reboot. That's a good game. Like I said, I am not short on games to play. I also have a ton of games from PlayStation Plus and from Xbox Gold that I've never finished, or even some I've never played. So we are not without games. Sorry for yawning. I don't want to stop the stream in the middle of the credits. I feel like that's so disrespectful. If I had stopped it at the very beginning of the credits, that would be one thing. If I just skipped it. But now I'm like, well, these other people deserve just as much credit as the first ones, which I know is just probably ridiculous of me. But that's how I feel. We will definitely be skipping them. The next 2 DLC, though. I really thought it was just going to be credits for the DLC, not the entire game credits over again. I'm just completely shocked that they did that. Speaking of which, out of curiosity, does anyone ever go and play the credits from like the menu? You know, like a lot of games, in fact, probably most games, have like a menu option under extras or bonus content or additional content to play the credits. Does anyone actually ever go in there and play the credits on their own? I mean, I know a lot of people just skip the credits at the end of the game. I don't think I know anybody that would go and like, oh, let's watch the credits on this. Short of maybe if they were trying to find out who a voice actor was, but IMDb is good for that. So I've never really understood why games do that. Do they honestly think that that's something that is in high demand? An option to play the credits before you finish the game? I don't know. It's a mystery. We also have the Borderlands games. That's a thought. I know there's some people that play those to death. I just play through the story. I've never really gotten into the second playthroughs, the true Vault Hunter mode, and that. Just like, at that point, it feels like killing things to get better weapons so that you can kill things to get better weapons so that you can kill things. But there's no end to it. You know, at least the original playthrough, you have a story that you're going through. And yeah, I get it, you're going through the story again, but you've already gone through the story. And then you have people who just sit there and... Okay, let me be fair about this. There are some people who find enjoyment farming for certain weapons with the same boss over and over again for certain weapons. I'm not one of those people. Not in the slightest. Now I will replay it because I might want to try a different character. That's for sure. But just playing the same character and getting better weapons and killing more things and getting better weapons, just I always feel like I could be playing something else right now. But those are fun games. If you've never played the Borderlands Telltale game, it's really good. Well, if you're a fan of Borderlands. If you're not a fan of Borderlands, it's still good, but I don't know that you'd be interested in it. It's a very specific audience that you're aiming at. We're getting dangerously close to having an entire 30-minute video on YouTube of credits. Okay. I'm not trying to harp on this. We're 3 minutes away from 30 minutes of credits, which would mean 30 minutes of credits twice, which would literally be an eighth. So 12.5% of today's stream is credits. That is not what I intended on. Actually, not quite 12.5%, because we're going on to the 8.5 hour mark now, so that will reduce the percentage slightly, but not by a whole. Well, I think it's almost over, because I think In Memory of Steve Ditko is the last thing. So yeah, just under 30 minutes of credits. Wait, is this the same post-credit scene? No, it's different. I think.
Wow. And they still haven't found a body?
No, it's different.
No.
Do you think she survived?
I don't know. I mean, anything's possible, but...
So, how's it feel to not be a dad? No, I'm serious.
Honestly, I'm kind of relieved. Yeah, I've got a lot going on, you know.
Yeah, you do. But I think you're gonna be an amazing dad someday. At the right time.
With the right person.
Bye, Felicia. I don't know. We finished the heist story. The adventure continues in the next campaign, Turf Wars. Great job, hero. The Spider UK suit? What? Hold on. We'll take a look at this real quick, and then we're going to go. I want to see what the Spider UK suit is. Are you serious right now? It's like a Spider-Man Union Jack combo. It's actually kind of cool looking, but... Okay. Anyway, enough for today. Thank you, everyone who came and watched the stream today. Thank you for those who chatted, those who lurked. Those of you who were here for 2 minutes, and those of you who were here for 8.5 hours. I appreciate all of you. I will be back on Saturday. That is the 28th of August. I cannot believe we are almost 2/3 of the way done through this year. 2/3 of the way done. 2/3 of the way through this year. That's about right. But we are. Anyway, August 28th, 8 a.m. Central Time. My schedule is up. I will be adjusting my schedule for next week. I will be making that post, but just briefly, I'm changing Tuesday and Saturday from 8 to 4 to 12 to 8, sort of as an experiment. And if it goes well, that's probably going to be my new time, because I think it works better for everyone, including me. But anyway, hope you had a great day. I'm going to be signing off. I hope I see everybody again on Saturday, and until then, have a good time. Bye.